How about that roast night? That was a fun night too.
It was one of the best nights of my life. I've been telling a couple people that might be better than the Super Bowls.
Why is it better than the Super Bowls?
Because it was 3 hours, just like a Super Bowl game. And we didn't get hit for those 3 hours. And it was just as exciting.
It was.
Well, you guys took some hits.
Oh, yeah. We took some different hits.
Delivered some
mental
big blows,
hits.
though.
Yes.
Delivered blows.
Can you talk us through your joke writing process?
All right, I'll go through my joke writing process. So I actually have a friend named Nate Dogg. He's been my lifelong friend since
Love Nate
we
Dogg.
both come out of the womb. We lived on the same street growing up. We've known each other since like literally 1 month year old. How do you say that when you're 1 month year old?
Less than one.
Oh, less than one. We were 1 month. And we were best friends since. And maniac, funny guy, always on point. I told him I'm doing the roast. I was like, these are the people that are going to be at the roast. So I was like, whenever you're feeling it, whenever you got some time off, just throw me some jokes. So, then on that, I'll get back to that. And then on top of it, you got all the people that were the writers for the roast as well.
From the roast.
That were ex-comedians that are roasters as well. You had Jeffrey Ross on the phone call as well. You get on the call. They ask you if you got any, material. They ask you if there's any situations you've ever been in that they can create jokes for. You tell them a couple stories, how close you are with the other guys that are going to be on the panel. And then they came back to me about 5 days later and had a list of jokes as well. And I read a couple of them. I switched them up a little bit. There were some that were spot on. I was like, yo, you guys hit that spot on. I'm just going to keep it as clean as it is right there. And then also in that meantime, I wrote about 5 of my own jokes as well. And then I gave them those 5 jokes. And then my friend, Nate Dogg, gave me his 10 jokes. I sent in those 10 jokes. So then the 5 jokes I sent in, the 10 jokes Nate Dogg sent in, and then the 15 jokes that the writers all came up with, we put them all on the table. I read through them, the way I was pronouncing everything. We had a couple 30-minute sessions where I was going over the jokes. They were seeing how it was coming off, and then did about 2 or 3 of those practices. And then they came back a day before the event, and they go, here's the final script. And the final script just was, everything was in order, how, the Julian's jokes all right there, all Tom's jokes all categorized. And then, boom, I loved it, And
But I was reading the teleprompter, and because you could sit there, and I was infatuated with the teleprompter and who was using it, who wasn't. And so Rob, he was doing a couple of the teleprompter jokes, and you went full rogue. You went full rogue and just started going off the crowd, and like half of it wasn't. You just Robbie G'd it.
Absolutely nuts.
Well,
you almost blew the roof off the place.
Jack, I did blow the roof off the place.
You did. What am I talking about? This almost stuff.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Always. But here we go. So I went off script a few times because, like I said, it was like a Super Bowl moment. Like I felt like I wasn't even inside my body once I got up there. First off, I finished a bottle of tequila. I haven't been drunk like that in quite some time. And tequila is like an upper. So you were next to me, Julian, that bottle that was underneath my legs when we sat down. Kevin Hart had like a third of it, which is impressive. He's like 2 inches tall. And like he finished a third of the bottle with myself, and he can completely, compose himself. Like he's an animal. You think he's sober when he's drunk, and like the guy can handle anything. And then he's funny, sober or drunk anyways. And then you finished the bottle with me. Then the bottle girls were bringing drinks to us as well. So when I got up there, I was ham, dude. Like that tequila went, like it amped me up when I stood up on stage. And then I just started firing off the jokes. And then when the final script came in, I was kind of disappointed. There were some of the jokes that were left off. And they were like, hey, everyone only has 5 to 6 minutes, so we can't do every single joke. So everyone had jokes left off their script. But when I got going, I saw some opportunities present to where the jokes that got left off script were ready to be fired. And I fired those jokes off. And plus, I was getting ripped on as well, so I had to stand up for myself as well. So that's how I went rogue.
He went rogue, and it was great. And then he ends it and finishes it with the Gronk spike, which a chef's kiss, a mic drop.
Were you planning on that, or was that
just happened?
No. They planned on it. The writers planned on it. It was in the script. It was in parentheses at the end. Gronk spike shot glass. So I had to do it. And right when I did it, I mean, I knew it was a great idea. And then right when I did it and I saw the glass explode everywhere, I said, oh shit, that was the worst idea. I mean, I would have Gronk spiked it like into the podium so it like wouldn't go all over the place. It was kind of dangerous. We are lucky and blessed that no one got hurt in that situation. There was a lot of people in the front row that could have led to, you know, a dangerous path where someone could have seriously gotten hurt. And we're lucky no one did because, you know, the party gods are always on my favor, are always on my side when I'm partying. Nothing ever wrong goes happen because I'm partying for the good of people. So God's there to make sure that no one gets hurt when I do something dumb because it's for the people.
It's for the people.
Shout out to the party gods, baby. Smiling down upon you.
Man, this has been the off season of Tommy. So many events.
Yeah. And it's because it's his first time.
Second,
off.
is his second year?
No. He's going into his second year
Yeah,
retired.
going in a second.
Yeah, he's going into his second
What
year.
moment are they going to use for his 12-foot statue in front of Foxborough?
They're going to probably use my third leg. To hold that statue up.
It'll probably be the Lex Go one.
Yeah, let's go statue.
Yeah, it'll be that one. I don't know.
What about the trophy one where he's like this?
Oh, backwards hat?
Backwards hat,
Oh,
like-
man. I was wondering helmet on or off if they were.
Do you think Tom?
Or maybe his combine picture. That's a statue right there.
That would rock.
Inspo.
Inspo, cotton.
Blind people on day games.
When do you think they're going to reveal the statue? Halftime of a game, before a game,
I don't know.
end of August?
Maybe
Are they going to have their own ceremony? Fill out the stadium again, 65,000 just to reveal a statue. What's going to happen?
They'll have an event to reveal the statue, the rendering, then an event to reveal the real statue. I mean, Jesus. How many events can we have?
Only Tom can do that.
Amen.
Only Tom.
he is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He is the greatest of all time now.
He's the only one who can do that.
Amen, brother.
Literally.